Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage! Give me sushi!
Namaste, Hexican. It is me, your friend Dheeraj, and very happy new Gregorian year. Well, technically, that is true. It is the Gregorian calendar which we follow. Uh, doesn't it sound strange? Well, imagine that is what it kind of sounds when you wish someone, a Chinese person, a happy Chinese New Year. For them, it is the New Year. So yeah, Happy New Year. I see my friend Reed Mac joining me in chat. Uh, Very Happy New Year. Uh, I I assume you enjoyed a white Christmas where you are, snow and all. I wish to do that someday, but here right now, Philippines, it's like Philippines is known for having rains throughout the year, but I said that already on the last stream. It rained like, and for a regular, oh, I would say, the only regular audience, Ahmed Nabil joining us. Good evening. So yeah, hopefully everybody had a great start to the new year. And yeah, for me, it has been kind of like I shouldn't have celebrated New Year's Eve that hard. My sleep wake cycle has been disturbed. Not like it was regular earlier, but man, like past almost a week, it has been uh, uh, drowsy during the day, wide awake at night. It is also kind of some say not some, but according to medical textbook, it may also be a sign of liver failure, but I don't believe so. Uh, I was thinking. I hope I was hoping a few more people would join because I expect some drama going on because it's going on Twitter or formerly Twitter, currently X. So while I wait people to join, let me know in chat what you guys are drinking. I was drinking some peach flavored black tea, you know. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love peach flavor. But I, if you peaches in general, How can a man not like peach? If you get my drift. So yeah, I am going to be a bit rambling. Um, I already covered some of the topics I wanted to do on this stream, but it made more sense to be talking about them on the Hex Guild live stream. Uh, if you haven't followed that channel, I hope to post more regularly there like this. It takes a lot of effort to be streaming on the same channel, same time every week. Like, you know, Exo talks about yeah, I'm going to be streaming 24 every day for the next 365 days. What happened? 3 days later, he is doing a X space instead of live stream. So it kind of doesn't count as so. Anyways, it's like yeah, I he has self admitted to having ADHD, so I can't expect him to be doing something every day for the 360 for next 365 days. But hey, I certainly can be streaming every week one on this channel, which I have been doing. Yeah, I'm talking too much about myself because hey, like the title suggests, it's a new year, but I'm still the same. Nothing's changed. People ask about your New Year's resolution. I say, I don't have any resolutions. Uh, it's very difficult to improve on perfection. But like uh, that is one answer I give. Second one is every year my resolution is the same. Try to take over the world. That's what. If you get the reference of Pinky and the Brain, yeah, that's something I wish to do. At least I was hoping to achieve it via Hex and the Hex community, which we have seen like break into a million pieces in the past couple of years. First, like, uh, yeah, first it was Hex versus Pulse and Pulse X. Then came meme coins. Then eHex versus Hex. Everybody has their own. Now, I think the most people or big influencers have their own project. Yeah, the community has been shattered. Um, but and last week, since last week, I would say there has been a lot of talk about the Hex conference drama because mm, you know in a way it's I feel it's like stealth shilling unless you're saying something like I'm boycotting the conference, which I think only one person I saw tweeting about. But the thing is, yeah, I have muted and blocked a lot of uh, so-called hexicans who promote other coins. Keeps the my feed clean, but yeah, I do miss out on a lot of stuff, but no regrets. Uh, yeah, and see, yeah, even if you're talking negative about something, I it's you are kind of opening the doors to your followers about it. Like, see, best example I can give myself. See, while everybody was shilling their multi links, did I even talk about the project? See, that is one of the good thing about streaming. Everybody keeps receipts. Yeah, I can say. And oh, My favorite DJ Nom Nom is here. What's up? What's up? Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, I was watching him live stream last week. It was so fun with his little nephew. Oh my God, man, Nom Nom, you shouldn't be like bullying kids online, man. Like it's fun, it's fun. It's part of being an uncle, I know, but yeah, it's fun. Yeah, kind of reminded me of my yeah, making so much fun of him. Yeah, it's fun. Uh, yeah. So, guys, if you watch Nomna on Twitch, please do. You haven't followed him. Look, I was just talking about yeah, the X drama. Uh, Everybody was talking about Ulti. Now, now that it has crashed, I think it is kind of safe to talk about it. I didn't talk about it till now, but the funny thing, ULTI in Hindi or Indian English, you can pronounce it as ulti, and ulti literally means vomit. So for me, that is what that token is. Vomit, man. It's disgusting, man. What happened? And everybody was chilling. A lot of influencers. I muted a lot of people who like promoted their links. A few people have apologized, but hey, it's called After Death Doctor. Like, yeah, it is British English idiom or proverb. The I had to Google the American equivalent. It's uh, closing the stable doors after the horse has bolted. That is the American equivalent of it. Yeah. So yeah, your empty apologies are not worth it. Uh, or even talking, warning about, like pointing out the obvious. Yeah, people it's it's hard to or difficult to see people lose money on things when they could have bought better coins, like all that. But uh, but the influencer we were talking about, I wanted to mention it, especially. Yeah, asking for apologies. I didn't see him post about an apology for shilling his referral link, nor nor did I like. On the contrary, I see still there are a few people like still like, oh, you shouldn't be hating on builders. Okay, it was a failed experiment. It was done in what done with good intentions. Yeah, but failed. Like, don't worry, we will have V2 which will fix it, guys. Like, I don't know about rest of the people. I've been in Hex since 2018, 2019. So yeah, we have seen. So uh, I can't. I had this meme somebody had posted, like the life cycle of a Hex influencer. Joins community. Oh, oh, I am a great fan of Richard Hart. I believe in all everything. Then gains following, then launches token, uh, rug pulls, and start shit talking Richard Hart, and yes, moves on to a new project. We have seen this happen. Like, I lost count. Like, you know, it was because I wanted to uh, go- like talk about the conference itself. Like I hosted a small meetup in the Philippines. I think it was 2021, 2022. First time we met, like there was just one guy. Uh, we were expecting four people, and only one guy showed up. It was like a kind of weird, but it was okay. Crypto bros, no homo. But next time we had like seven, eight people. We had a super hex dot on the super hex on Twitter and TikTok. He's kind of a TikTok star. I think he had most following on TikTok, or still does. But yeah, I learned quickly these conferences, like because this happened after we had a certain that conference where or meetup where a lot there were like 10, 12 people. I think I had uh, showed the pictures on one of the old live streams. No, I yeah, I bought Hex. It's currently staked. It may be at a loss. Blah blah blah. Then a few days later, yeah, we are working on our new coin, and uh, yeah, and started promoting that in the Pulse Hex, Pulse Philippines group. So yeah, this is what happens. But uh, yeah, that's I need a small break. So I wanted to show you guys. I found this on Twitter. It made me cry, almost cry, laugh. I want to let's see if I can share this on screen and play the video. Then you guys see this. This- I hope the audio will play correctly.
Get 100K for the amicus brief. Didn't he just rug the community with his influencer meme coin? Wow. What has happened to my OG crew? Gary. Wait a minute. Is that Matty Allen asking the community to donate 100K for the amicus brief? Didn't he just rug the community with his influencer meme coin? Wow. What has happened to my OG crew? Gary. Can you send this dweeb the 100K? He's embarrassing the chain, begging for money publicly.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Short clip, but yeah, I was cry laughing about it for a long time. But it also kind of made me think: uh, is it like the last Christmas live stream? Yeah, mm, how do we know it was actually Richard or was it a AI generated live stream? Hmm, guess we'll never know. Like, I don't know why he didn't show his face. Maybe he still has a black eye from getting into a fight, which he doesn't want to show. Never know. No. Man, like it's what has the hex community come to, man? Like I every day, like I have to muster courage to be defending hex. Like right now, it's very very difficult. because of these people, man. Like I did, initially, even I might I joked about creating a meme coin, you know, but uh, every day people come and go, nothing different. Eh, Yes, like I try to be indifferent, but it cannot. Like when everybody gets affected, yeah, you do feel bad about it. Like yeah, oh, Nom Nom still remembers the name of that token I was going to create. Oh, yeah, of the it wasn't oh yeah, it was OYA, Optimum Yield Aggregator token. It would fit the meme perfectly, and with everything, like I wish I had done that, like and drug pulled and just disappeared. It would have been much more fun, like at least for me. And hey, it's like I am still aware of the tools to create your own meme coin, like not only on Pulse chain but on any other chain instantly. Hardly takes, like, depending on the gas fees, like it may take around $50 max, maybe on Ethereum, but other chains it is like $5. Ah, I would have been fine giving you $5. Yeah, it would have been like everybody. You underestimate, my friend. Like it's called what you call reflexivity. When people see like that $5 could have been used to pump the price of the coin from like six zeros and a one to $4 maybe. And yeah, when I think I've mentioned this before, there are bots running on the all blockchains, not only Pulse chain, that are token agnostic. That means they don't see what kind of token it is, whether it has utility, it's a meme coin, etc. It only sees the profit it can make. So once you make that fire like price go up, it can go exponentially up. Of course, it can come down exponentially as well. But hey, if I had been a good founder and just held on, maybe we could have had a great profit. It isn't like the, but jokes apart, I actually had in mind Pulse chain protocol to build. I would have built it, but the devs could. I couldn't hire the dev because initially he was ready, but he got an H1B. Kind of ironic, and yeah, so he walked out of all the crypto dev stuff. So I was left holding that. Hey, didn't cost me anything, so but it could have, like, and after that, like if I had done a with all those sacrifices, everybody was looking with a side eyes to people who were launching coins. So I couldn't handle that negativity. So that's a different story. But where was I yes, I forgot. One of the highlights of the stream always is my TA. I wanted to look at the hex chart because oh my god, it's looking so bad right now. Let me bring that up. Now here is the shit. How do I hide this? This is the hex chart on Ethereum Uniswap V2. Uh, I am using this because this is the oldest chart you can find for hex, uh, and it is. Look at this. Now I have inverted the price chart, or rather changed from USD price to wrapped ETH price, and the chart is down 97.57% since its launch on Uniswap V2. So what does that mean? If you had held on to your ETH since May 1st, 2020 till now, instead of buying Hex, you would be how much, like 50x up. Uh, how, yeah, almost 50x, because you see that is how things work. Like when if the price goes from 100 to 98, you have $2 down 98%. So you would have $2 instead of $100. So yeah, and so instead of 100 ETH turning into 2 ETH, you would have 100 ETH, and like ETH price is up how much? Like it was around $100 in May 2020 to around 3,000. So yeah. But feel the pain and feel the pain. I see there is this old not, it's a Indian limerick. I will now. It doesn't translate very good into English, so I have to. Uh, uh, mm, I will first recite it in Hindi, and then ये है मियाँ दुखी राम अपनी व्यथा सुनाए, सबको दुखी बना के देखो मन ही मन मुस्काए. It means this is Dukhiram is the name of the person, which is like, I would say, Mr. Sad. Translates to अपनी व्यथा सुनाए, tells everybody his sad story. सबको दुखी बनाकर देखो. Like after listening to his story, everybody becomes sad, and after looking at those people sad, he quietly laughs, or smiles in his own mind. So yeah, this is what, like, share the pain. It gets divided. Share your happiness. It multiplies. So yeah, I have to share these things. The other things, like, I used to call this the master chart, okay, because it used to be that pulse and pulse chain and pulse x charts used to follow that EX price, but we have kind of decorrelated from it. Yeah. So now I just check the hex price once in a few days. I see Jasol joining us. Nice to meet. Have you here, Dr. D? Play the nuts outro today, please. Yes, Kacha Badam. Yes, I will play that. That is one of the. Uh, I would say still one of the funniest meme songs. You know, Nom Nom. After this stream, I'm going to message you on. Uh, I think I would use X. There is a Indian song I would like you to remix in your own style, like, and I just chat GPT the legality of it because copyrights. Uh, Copyrights thing is okay. You can just like pay for the royalty fees after the song has gone viral, and it's not like they're going to be taking away. So we will, because yeah, it's one of my favorite Bollywood song. It's yeah, yeah. Remix is mostly okay. In the 90s, there was a kind of a remix culture in India. We used to see it has kind of died out, but some of the like mid 80s 90s songs, they were remixed in the late 90s because of new technology, man. Like s- and thing is like early 80s and 90s song, early 80s to mid 80s song from Bollywood have a separate, is a kind of a separate genre. It all like people millennials consider it as the golden era because it was like synthesizers weren't that popular by then. So we had actual orchestras performing in studios, and uh, mainly auto tune wasn't that popular or hadn't arrived yet. So that, like, the quality of those songs is completely different. Nearly every early 90s, uh, every song in the 90s was sampled from other songs. That's true, but yeah, see, that's the thing. Nobody cares if it is a copy. As long as you enjoy it, it's all good. Um, what else do you have? Ahmad says, if you don't mind, I am able to join the stream in 20 minutes. Yeah, of course. I don't mind. I think I posted the link at the beginning of the chat. So if you can find it, well and good. If you can't, I will post it again. Wait. Is there are there any other things to talk about? Yeah, price wise, I think yeah, when price is negative, it's better not to talk about it. Just let it like. But here's the thing. I try to, sorry, give some opium, which is like uh, this. If you seen January prices for all cryptocurrencies, there is always a slump. Why? There is usually what you call uh, tax loss booking, which is, yeah, people try to murder the price so that they can take book losses on their taxes and get, and it's not like, it's also prevalent in the legacy finance as well. So when everything goes down, it's okay. See, that's the thing. I am not really worried about hex price going down right now because yeah, everything is going down, so it doesn't hurt as much. What it only hurts when you see all other meme coins and Bitcoin going up while your token is still uh, moving flat. Uh, Yeah, that is when things really hurt. So, but other good things to look at, yeah, everybody is hoping for the results of the SEC case, SEC hearing. Like the again, this was the what is currently going on is the motion to dismiss, which means whether or not SEC has jurisdiction over Richard Hart, and whether or not like the cases filed against him by the SEC are legit or and should continue. See, I think I've said this before, like. Yeah, don't expect the case to be dismissed, mainly because you see there is this like like everything in the US, the military industrial complex, the pharma industrial complex, there is this judicial industrial complex. Like the judges and lawyers don't get uh, paid for dismissing lawsuits. They are paid for continuing lawsuits for the longest time possible. And I think I had shared this video in the Hex Guild live stream. Like there is a kind of what to- yeah, the patent industry has been plagued by it mainly, and it's the sons of uh, the judges who fail file fake lawsuits to like try and extort money, even though the SEC case is slightly different. But the SEC lawyers get paid, and those lawyers do have connections with judges who, even though like the judge presiding over it is very crypto friendly, but yeah, the lawsuit is going to continue, but and it is going to be a sell the news event expected, like when the decision for the lawsuit to continue comes out. Yeah, there will be a dip, but like I said, we are already 98% down. Oh, how how lower can we go? But it's kind of disingenuous on my part to be saying we are 98% down, pointing to the ETH chart, because that price doesn't reflect actual gains. Now have been so many other instances, like yeah, we had the big payday, which mm, I don't know. There are still people who have staked were staked for the big payday and were paid out. I think like 100 or 200% bonus on their stakes. So yeah, that is a 2x in itself if you held on and like completed your stake. Then we had the pulse chain and pulse X sacrifices, where if you used a hex which you had to sacrifice, yeah, you kind of locked in your hex price at that price levels, and you are like 50. We are down 50% and 70% on Pulse and Pulse X respectively. So it's not really that bad. Plus, after that Pulse chain we release, we had another stock split, I would say. So you got P hex for free. So yeah, that 98% down is, you may feel that that's on the EHEX chart, but for me personally, I am still up 200, or no, last time I checked it was around 500%. Plus, there were, I did sacrifice some of the airdrop tokens which I had received for free. So if you are down, how can you lose money on something that you got for free? So yeah, it's okay. It's not really that bad. That is why I still have the energy and capacity to be streaming every week. And you see, I could haven't, even though I could have monetized this channel, or at least started a X subscription so that you can pay me. But I'm not doing it for money. I'm just doing it for the fame. Plus, I like it. So yeah, but people misjudge these things. Like yeah, yeah. I yes, there are so many could have, would have. I could have done, like, yeah. Sometimes I wish I had bought the car I wanted to buy, and I mentioned this earlier. My dream car. It's a white Miata with my anime waifu's wrap. I think there. I had seen. So it is what kind of game? I'm trying to search. Sorry. So uh, see, currently I'm using Bing, or rather Microsoft Edge browser, which is kind of making me pull my hair out, but sometimes it does that. So this is my dream car. Let me. This is kind of my dream car. Uh, just instead of I I do. It's kind of difficult to for me to identify the model of the car, but something similar to this, just hex Miata instead. look sick and stacked out, stanced out. Yeah, kind of. They are like, I think it is called rising. Yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Uh, oh, yes, yes, found it. This one, this one, this one. This one looks so much more amazing. Probably an RX-8 with a headlight conversion. Yeah. See, I'm not really a car enthusiast, but okay, I this one. Yeah. Oh, sorry. See, this one. This is what I was kind of expecting to have. Uh, ju- more like yellow. One of my just the what you call decal would be a bit more edgy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that makes me. So yeah, see what is happening right now is I am trying to postpone the stream long enough for letting Ahmed join the live stream. Let's see. Uh, but that is if I had posted or RX-7 everything. Look, it doesn't matter really, but you get the drift what I was trying to buy. But the I searched for it. Oh my God! Like if I buy it here, the problem is I can't take it back to India. Not only would it like cost me twice the money to of the car to pay in what you call custom duties, but what I will get here is the left hand drive, where in India it is a right hand drive. So it becomes kind of uh, undrivable on Indian street, which already it is like very few places where you can actually drive using a high end car, and it's just not safe because there are, oh my God, there are so many shitty things that happen in India in general. Like if you travel from like this is my kind of my personal experience. Like there are what you call gangs or hooligans, I would to say the least, who are like trying to extort the money from you. And what they know do is like they know from your number plate that which area are you are from. So if you have certain uh, like, and it makes it obvious, like if your number plate starts with MH, then you are from Maharashtra, which is the state in where Mumbai is. So yeah, so if people from other states see a car from uh, and if they see the number MHO1 or MHO2, then you are like from the rich suburb of Mumbai. So they know this guy is loaded. So they will try to get you into like insurance frauds. Like I know it happens everywhere, but in India it is really dangerous. Like yeah, you have to pay kind of extortion money, and like I have had this happen to me once. Like travel. So yeah, I'm really not a fan of driving. Uh, because yeah, there is too much of trauma due to driving on Mumbai streets, man. So, but that's one thing. If you learn to drive on Mumbai streets, you can drive anywhere where in the world. Uh, like it becomes easier. Driving in Mumbai is like playing what was that? Forza, right? Uh, I would say NFS at maximum difficulty. Yeah. Uh, anyways, what else? Is there any other Twitter drama happening? Uh, wait, let me see. Is there something? मेरी जान कर ले हमसे एक बार प्यार मीठी बातें चाह ओ सोनिए सुन ले तू something no, you not then I know of yeah. And yes, we have Emma joining us. Very warm welcome and happy new year, Emma. Can you hear
Same to
me?
you, Dhiraj. Same to you. I'm sorry, unable to join the first stream of the year last week. Was quite a bit occupied.
No, it's okay. Like, I don't expect anyone to join, but it's like kind of habit. Just put it out there, put the link in chat. So if somebody wants to join, they can. So, how were New Year celebration in Singapore?
It's quite okay. I mean, not that. I mean, it's not that big. Just the main celebration area is just concerts and everything. Nothing much, and you have to pay to watch the concert. Yeah, and of course there's fireworks. Yeah, usual. In New Year, there's fireworks. Yeah. I think some Singaporeans have joked that every time when we have like New Year's or National Day, whenever they use fireworks, it flies in the car and explodes. We jokingly say that that is all our taxes. They use the money that they tax us is used for fireworks, and we can see them, exploding and disappearing in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of true. But hey, like at least like tax tax money spent on entertainment is still better than spending it on war, right? So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, true,
yeah,
true,
so
yeah.
that's true. Here, like yeah, even here, like we had a lot of fireworks and concerts, and yeah, there were open air concerts as well. So even though you couldn't join officially, you could just kind of what you call uh, tail and tailgate barbecue kind of thing, like just very close to the site. You could just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But like this is like
But
main Manila.
but actually, I'm not actually quite like a party person also. So usually for like any like New Year's or celebration, I would rather like spend it, uh, you know, alone at home. Maybe just
with
when
family.
it's Happy New Year, I would just drink water and that's it. Yeah, because for me it's like no need to stay up late and go to those party and everything and you know shake it like a maniac or whatever. Yeah, and then when you want to come home, the traffic is horrible and you get stuck in traffic. Yeah, I guess it's just me lah. It's just me.
Yeah, yeah. Y- You're getting old, Ahmad.
No, actually, it's not.
Like,
I've been like this since when I was in the teenagers, like 18 to 20s or 15s. I don't really enjoy party also. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not
like,
antisocial. I guess I just don't like to go to social hangouts and everything. Yeah, more like a reserved person for
yeah,
myself.
like I'm just kidding, but you know, I like going out parties. I did yeah, maybe once in a year. Yeah, forget about everything, and this is I would say, yeah, this is Western culture permeating into other countries because uh, like I I think when I always harp about it. Like I went to Shanghai for a Chinese New Year in 2018, and I I was expecting some kind of celebrations going on at midnight, but nothing. Everything was quiet on the street. So I asked the what was not bar, like the cafe owner about where I was kind of eating. Like what is happening. Then he said like, yeah, in like Chinese culture, like New Year's, it has to be spent with your family together. So everybody is home watching the New Year's special on TV rather than partying outside with strangers. So kind of makes sense. And that used to be the case till maybe in my early late teens when we uh, got kind of pseudo independence to go out in the evening. So yeah, that's a different story. Are
Hmm.
there any other hot news from Singapore?
No, no, not because there's no other hot news, but like what you've been saying, and as we know, the hottest news in our Hex and Partian community is the Hex and Pulse conference. I mean, Richard Hart has put out a tweet to say, to not pay out to for this conference and everything, and I think Matty Allen was quite a bit upset that Richard Hart has said it. Yeah, that not to spend money at conference, don't go to other, don't go to conferences and everything. Yeah. Mm. And yeah, of course, I think I was watching in Hexology stream where there's a part where he showed that Matty Allen, I think he was a bit upset that Richard had put out a trip for not to go for conferences. But then after that, Richard Hart has, thanked Matty for doing the Hex conference. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But
Yeah,
like what you said, I mean,
I,
conferences are good. We can see what's the latest thing in the community and everything. But as what you said, in the end, it's just like people go there and they try to sell your coins and everything. Yeah. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's good that people they are making all these things that will introduce in the Palestinian community, so that at least we can be more active. But like a good example is we have some coins that people just release it and then slowly watch the price go to zero and people start dumping the price. It goes more worse and everything. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I like first thing like when Richard had originally posted about not spending money on conferences. It was, of course, he was talking about paid conferences, and yeah, we know the Hex conference is online and for free. But what is the whole point of an online conference? Like all the speakers we are already kind of live streaming most of the time. So what is the, yeah, it's a, you know, in the early days it made a kind of sense, like, and kind of does still today, that yeah, it is a way of bringing everybody together somewhere and like showing your the strength of the community. But what it is what is has been happening for the conference is like it has been leading the sheeple to the slaughterhouse. And like so many eh, the prior to like the meme coin drug pull and the latest ulti promotion, like he was the one who promoted you know vampire attack googler number 21. uh, uh, like that is how he got his initial like ability to join the community. And
Yeah,
then
yeah. I can
then
still remember his stream with Richard also. This vampire, as you say, yeah, he was talking about his things in Google, and after that he released his coin, but which I think is like a social experiment. Yeah, uh,
failed experiment. Yeah.
yeah, the
So
experiment. Yeah. Mm-mm. And you know,
uh,
but the good thing about, and you know, people keep minting the token, and the price of gas for ETH went up because of it. Yeah, and then when he's tried to spread it to other chains like Avex, Polygon, and everything, Binance and everything. Yeah, but it's quite funny that when he spread it to the Bitcoin network, it totally just jammed the entire Bitcoin network. That one I was quite funny actually.
uh, look, no, that was another guy. But like there have been so many people who were highlighted because of these conferences, gained their following
Yeah,
and drugged. Like I talked about this in the earlier part of the stream. Like it's a life circle, like
yeah.
a
But if you're
life
talking
circle
about
of
ultimate,
a
but I mean, if you're talking about the latest fiasco, which is the Alti Alti coin, yeah. At first, I don't really know what is it about because I don't really follow a lot on social media. But when I look at it, I saw into it, and oh, okay, I didn't know that this person who invented that the app that that he shut off and everything, he created this coin. Then he, due to some issue, he shut it off again. This Alti coin, yeah. And somehow when I look into the tokenomics of paper, I don't really understand it also. So I just like whatever. Yeah.
like I was like if this guy is making stuff like yeah, I won't touch it by a 7 foot pole, because like we had already seen the experience with his previous app, uh, so much trouble because of it. So yeah, I like I said, that's why I didn't even bring it up on the any of the previous live streams,
Mm.
just to ghost. Yeah. But I was talking about the conferences in general. Like, yeah, i- so many negative things. have come out of this conference, and like the other guy, like Google number 21, then uh, Ulti, then yeah, I forgot about Nagabo. Yeah, even he kind of flip flopped. Plus, like if you are doing a online conference, how much money do you need to hold a conference? Why do you need sponsors for the conference? Like, uh, uh, and I spoke in those conferences a couple of times, 3 or 4 times, like in the group discussions. Like, no, as far as I know, nobody, no, none of the speakers are getting paid for the joining the conference, or rather they might even be paying the influencer to join the conference or for their time slot. So why do you need separate sponsorship? And last year, that was kind of the peak. Like the name was Hex Conference, but a logo of other another token was plastered all over, and which was even bigger than the Hex logo itself. So yeah, this is why everybody is shit talking Matty Allen till now. And I saw I listened to who's that Exologist's Twitter space earlier this morning. I wanted to join and bash people, but it was too early in the morning for me to be being so negative. And yeah, sometimes I say things that are too toxic. I can't. But yeah, like why was like now Exologist has put his own reputation on the line because of this. Like I get it. Like you should be allowing discourse to happen. Like yeah, we should have a marketplace of ideas, having an open mind. Look, okay, this is another internet aphorism. Like having an open mind doesn't mean you let other people drop drop garbage in that open box. Like so, yeah. Why would you put your own reputation online trying to defend someone who has a tarnished definition? If they want to do an apology or an explanation, let them do it on their channel. Like yeah. And on top of that, I heard a couple of other people's. I kind of makes me want to throw up. Like yeah, like and these guys are talking like yeah, like whenever I hear this, like yeah, there are some broke people in the community and there are some very rich people in the community. Like whenever I hear these words, like uh, I get really angry. Like yeah, then because yeah, poor shaming. Yeah, that is how you are going to be uh, onboarding new people into the community. No, no, man. Like it's too much rage. Anyway, like, and there was like, what I want to say? Yeah, these and yeah, I would say, yeah, listen to these guys. They are telling you their intentions. Like they are openly saying like, yeah, we are in it for the money. It doesn't really matter how you make your money. If you can make more money on other tokens, yeah. And on top of that, they are bragging about, oh, I only follow 3 people on Twitter. One is a guy who does animal welfare, and some other guy. Like, man, you
Animal
don't even
welfare.
follow, don't even follow Richard Hart. Then what even makes you a Hex community member? Like, get the fuck out. Like, yeah, sell. You have already sold off most of your coins. Like, get. You don't have to be doing anything. Just get lost. But it's just, yeah, man. Nom Nom is laughing at least. Yeah, he gets like, what is happening? I there are very like are now very few people I can trust in the community. So like, yeah, most of the things have been broken, and then we have who the pirate talking about, yeah, we need to
Pirate.
be the the fake pirate cosplay, you know, like, man, it was okay for a bit, but after like 4 years, it's now it, it's like, I want to say, okay, grandpa, it's okay, let's go. We can be. And he's saying that, oh, we need builders, we need better projects. Yeah, Hex CD was good at the time. Like, of course, I'm paraphrasing, but so
Yeah,
now
but
everybody.
I mean, come on,
eh,
Gerard,
eh,
which one do you prefer? You prefer a pirate or do you prefer a clown? A clown with a
ah,
Joker clown or something. Which one do you prefer?
Neither. Like,
Neither.
I, I would, uh, I would rather have catgirls or bunny girls cosplay to be, but that is a different story. I prefer turning off YouTube and going to sleep. So I have to watch him on 2x or 2x replay, or I go nuts. I I don't know who you are. If you are referring to me, like, I always make this statement in the beginning of the stream. I don't know whether I did it this on this stream. Like, yeah, 2x speed. There is another thing I wanted to talk about, but it is one of those banned words on YouTube. Uh, uh, like, there is an app that allows you to watch YouTube without ads on your. It was previously only on your phone, but now it is available for PC as well.
Wait,
It
wait,
is
is it created by the person who is for right to repair or something like that?
yes.
Oh,
Louis
okay,
Rossmann, Louis
okay.
Rossmann
Mm.
and Futu.org, they have created this, and I
Yes,
tried
yes,
it
yes.
out.
I know which
It,
app.
it,
Don't
it
spell out
has,
the app.
yeah. So it is a gray
Oh no,
bird
don't say it.
name.
Later you get shadow ban. YouTube will
Like,
shadow ban you for saying
doesn't,
the word.
yeah, like I think like these videos are already kind of shadow banned, but that's a different issue. But yeah, it allows. Uh, Jasol is saying, oh, RG on 2x. I wouldn't be able to understand you on 2x. Uh, eh, See, there is a diverse community. Uh, Jasol won't be able to understand me, while Nom Nom says I always watch the on 2x makes more sense. See, that's the thing. Not one size fits all, but hey, you don't understand the meta of the my way of speaking. It makes it. very difficult to clone my voice. That is why I use these mannerisms. Yeah, that, no, that is just the way I speak. But I was talking about the app. Um, and yeah, it allows you to even download videos and replay when you want it. And it has, like, I think it goes up to 2.425x speed. So it's a kind of a, it still needs a bit of ironing out, but that app allows you to follow your favorite uh, content creators without like being at the whim of YouTube. So even if the content creator gets their YouTube channel gets deleted, you can still be in contact with them because of your connection.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I agree
I,
with the. I mean, I like the app. I mean, the app is good. I mean, I think right now a lot of our things the internet are being controlled by so many corporations and everything. Yeah, so sometimes they will, the algorithm will let show you what they want to show you. For example, like sometimes if you play a lot of these videos, sometimes they will sneakily show you recommend this video, which is the opposite of what you're watching. Yeah. Mm-mm.
yeah, like, and now there is this trend on Twitter X, like the algorithm is going to promote only positive content. Uh, so I was like, yeah, let me see what positive content is coming out. And all they have done is shadow ban the Palestinian content that has been posted. And of course, the anti-Semitic people have been ki- kind of, like, they had their blue check marks taken away, and that is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
that is
You
why
know
I
this.
didn't buy the blue check mark in the first place.
Yeah, I mean this is actually bit by bit, slowly, these people are showing their true colors. Last time they are being neutral, everything's fine, but the reason why they are doing all these things is because they are losing control of the situation down there. People are finding ways to find things on social media and everything, and America is starting to wake up also. Yeah, because because in America, whatever the news feed to the people, people take it. But now, because you have things like Joe Rogan, Tim Pool, and everything, and other kinds of platform where Candace Owens who are talking all these things, so people are trying to watch this content because they are independent. Yeah. Unlike the mainstream media and the other paid content, which is just basically they will say a lot of things and everything. Mm, yeah.
Look, like, if you think like Joe Rogan, Candace Owens are like independent media,
I
like
don't think they are independent.
I
I mean,
yeah,
certainly
look,
yes.
that's a but the yeah, I want to like point out that, yeah, the thing that happened that revolutionized everything, some for the good or most for the worse, was TikTok. Because yeah, the US government still doesn't have as much control on TikTok. So yeah, to, these dissenting voices would have, which would have like been muted by the other algorithms, still were able to propagate on TikTok.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
of course now, and because of which now they are kind of allowing, because if all the platforms want people on their site, so they, if so they have to match what TikTok is doing. That is how they kind of like uh, YouTube came up with shorts, Instagram came up with reels. Uh, I am expecting Twitter to come out with their own thing soon. They are also working on payment. Uh, like that is something, I need to do a separate live stream on. Like, but I will do it on the Hex Guild stream, which makes more sense. Like, eh, you know, we talk about freedoms and like capitalism, competition, uh, anti-monopoly. But have you uh, wondered why, when it comes to payment processing, you only have two options: Visa or MasterCard.
Yeah,
There are,
yes.
aren't so they are essentially a duopoly which needs to be split up, and like the horrors or so many scams that have happened because of it, it's innumerable, and the dark patterns that they use for credit card marketing, etc. That's a separate rabbit hole. Maybe I will do a stream about it on the Hex
Mhm.
Guild stream.
Yeah.
But how did we
I mean,
reach here? Well,
yeah. I mean, the reason why crypto was invented is also to be used as a form of payment. Also, I mean, you have the person who buy a pizza for Bitcoin. I mean, I think it's a waste of money. But I mean, the idea concept is good to using crypto as an alternative form of payment. Yeah, I think in Singapore, so maybe they're looking into it, but I think if they introduce it, people will be quite suspicious and they feel not that safe to use it because of the stories of scams happening, like you have the XTX, Celsius, and everything. Yeah, so I think they don't really, even if our Singapore introduced like crypto payments and everything, uh, I don't think people will immediately use it. And of course, if you want to
like,
use crypto payments, I mean, what chain are you going to use? Ethereum chain. I mean, the fees is horrible. You need to use a chain that is fast. I mean, it's fast, cheap, scalable, and everything. Yeah. I mean,
okay,
and who's going to absorb the gas prices and all this kind of thing?
see, like you see, if you are using a centralized exchange or payment app, then it's like you can do gasless transactions. That's a different issue, but it is a centralized solution which I wouldn't prefer. But the problem with crypto payments is like a different thing. Like, there is this, what do you call it, coincidence of wants theory, like where you need someone who need needs or wants something you want to sell, and you it's talked about. So, but yeah, so not only would you need somebody who is ready to accept crypto and give give you something that you want, uh, but thing is with crypto, like the price volatility is so high. Like, so both the buyer and the seller are kind of in two minds whether or not to use crypto for a payment. Like, if you, let's say, if you are holding Hex now, you are afraid to give or away your Hex because you expect the Hex price to maybe 2x in a couple of months. So it doesn't make sense to you to be selling your buying something using Hex while you can just hold on to your Hex and buy two times the things you want to with Hex. On the seller's side, it's like he doesn't know about Hex. He may think, yeah, what if the price goes down another 50% in the next next to a couple of days? What will he do? Like he doesn't want to take on the risk of holding on to Hex using their. So that is
What was
one
stable
of the
coins?
still one.
Yeah. I mean, we do have
So
stable coins. I mean, in in the US, we
in
have, yeah.
so if you are using stable coins, then yeah, yeah, see it all the time. I I don't know what. Oh, sorry, I'm something I missed out. But the thing is, with stable coins, it's not really crypto. So, even the algorithmic stable coins now die and is still backed up by other uh, stable coins, USD and USDC.
Mm.
So if you are going to use stable coins, why not just transact in the local currency directly? Uh, yeah. So, but while I speak about that, like yes, there is a very niche kind of sector which is remittances,
Mm, mm,
where it does because oh my, like the banking system is so like bureaucratized, like cross payment. Yeah, you may see your payments done across your what you call a cross country payment being done immediately or remittance, but actually the clearing process takes about a couple of days, you know, in actuality. And I know this, like I send money to India from the Philippines. If I do it on a Saturday, the money arrives on Monday. Uh, the Sunday, because maybe because it's a Sunday, it's different, but still, like waiting 2 days for your money is crazy. Uh, Hex, or rather, all cryptos kind of get away or are a solution because there is like depending on the chain, you get finality or clearance of every transaction. So yeah,
yeah. I agree with you talking that sometimes crypto can be used for remittance because I do come across some cryptos that uh, they use it as an app where they make it, you know, to try as a remittance is faster and yeah. I mean, I do come across some crypto coins that were remittance, and I guess they're quite okay. I never really try it because I don't send money overseas. But I think
yeah.
for yeah.
But with that also there is a bit of like once you get that crypto again, converting that crypto into local currency becomes a bit tedious.
Ah, yes. That will
I,
always
I,
be
I
a issue.
yeah, I was like kind of finding a way of doing it in India, but you know how crazy the license fees for are like for being a money changer, not even like a proper banking license. It's around 50 lakh rupees. So 50 lakhs is how much? 5 million rupees, which would be around. Let me do. I have to bring out the calculator for this. Let me see. Let me 50. You. Why is it taking so long? So 50 or 5 million rupees is around no, I won't have the exact figure is at current rate $58,366. So around $60,000 yearly license fee. Like, and on top of that, you will have so many things regarding documentation, etc. So it is, and the margins for doing that is like point, like maximum you can charge is like 5%. So it's kind of crazy how it it has been made impossible for like smaller businesses to be to avail these licenses. That is how the banking sector keeps everything in check. Like these laws and regulations are made by the banks so that they don't have competition.
Yeah, yeah, true, true, and yeah, I mean, if you, I mean, it's a bit quite late. I mean, but I know maybe next time, if I think there's I saw a podcast before by this person. I think it's Matt Kim. They were talking about some topic on Ursuri and this exclusive group of people. Yeah, they say that actually there was quite a bit of a backlash and response from that video and everything. Yeah, I saw before. Mm-mm. I mean, you can
Uh,
look it up and you probably will know lah.
uh, which podcast?
Matt Kim, I think, is in the YouTube. Matt Kim, Mattkkim. Yeah, you can watch the previous one. I mean, I think it's a small podcast, but I think some of the topics they talk. I think one of the previous one they talk, not the latest one. I think the latest one is the H1B visa, but before that, there's a topic about banks and interest and all this kind of thing. I think that one is quite a bit. I won't say controversial, but it's quite an eye opener topic lah. Even I was also quite shocked about uh, them talking about that kind of topic also. But it's, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I will search for it. And yeah, I like listening to this random podcast. I stopped listening to Joe Rogan like in 2020 something. But yeah, the last episode I listened to, because Richard Hart tweeted about it, was the, who is that? Andreessen Horowitz. He was talking about like unbanking of people. Yeah, so that's something I will look into and talk about maybe next
Mm.
time. Yeah, I because we were talking so long and such fun. Like I forgot the time. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
late. Yeah, thanks for joining. I
Yeah,
like
it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, anything to make
yeah.
the stream more enjoyable and so that at least you won't feel like you're talking to yourself. And because if you
I,
keep talking to yourself, who knows? Later you may admit yourself to one of the psychiatric institutions for talking to yourself. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, uh, great. Nom, thank you for the compliments. And I will probably hang out in the DJ Alpha Music Twitch stream, supposed to happen in a couple of hours. Let's see if that is his usual time. But hey, and we have a special listener, Crypto Wonder podcast joining us. I You could have joined, like the link in the was in the description. Like if you want, you still can. Ahmed, he is a family man. He may have to leave. I am always open
Yeah,
for
I mean,
discussion.
actually, yeah, my children need to sleep.
uh,
If they're still awake, my wife will kill me.
no, but you know, I do want to do kind of a interview podcast, live stream or a podcast with Crypto Wonder I would like to do it on the Hex Guild channel, where I want to specially talk about the US education system, because I, like, from what I've heard, he does work for kids with special needs. So yeah, I do want to, like, kind of highlight it, and maybe we will take snippets of it and post it on the Hex Futures channel that has uh, like a better following. I think he has like 7,000 subs. So let's go. Mm, yeah, but new year, new me, rather a new year, same old me. I feel kind of energized right now. I don't, because yeah, as the evening progresses, I am getting more and more awake. I'll be yeah, my circadian cycle has turned over. I There are a couple of topics I do have in mind for the coming stream. Like, yeah, I do kind of planned streams. So yeah, talking about health exercise is also something we usually do. I know, like, there are a huge number of people in the community who follow the carnivore diet, and there are some vegans as well, but I still stand with my omnivore diet. Like, yeah, I eat everything, uh, and I support everyone, and I have this kind. Look, uh, I didn't officially get the degree, but yeah, I was really into martial arts, like, for a few years. Then I quit, like, too much injury risks. But yeah, so I do and have some healthcare knowledge, and I have come up with this diet plan. But I need a. It's very difficult for me to stick to it because my taste buds don't like comply with it. But I call it the calendaritarian plan, which is like 3 days, eat according to the days of the week. For 3 days, no meat on the plate, and 3 days of whatever, like a mixed diet, but and 1 day of fasting. But there I have a kind of a guideline. I will talk about it. I'm just rambling. I was expecting maybe too many things going on. I am going to end this podcast, or live stream now. Now, if anybody has anything to say, please say it right now, or not forever, but hold your silence for the next till the next live stream. And that is all. We will be closing out with our favorite song, Kacha Badam. So I have to, maybe I will edit it for when Pulsion to when Pulsion Moon. Yeah, let's see. Anyways, all I wanted to say, like I always say, just
Take it and go.
and see you guys next week.
See you all
Where
also
is
next
our
week. Yeah.
आय बदानाचे पाल माता चुडी मला दिए मोबाईल बॉडी भांगा दिए बदाम मोबाईल बॉडी जुलो पासी कदम तात समान समान बादाम